My name is Ross Mandel. Welcome to the show today. We're coming to you live from Mammoth Studios in Boca Raton, Florida. We're coming to you uncut, unedited, unfiltered, uncensored. And I'm looking good today. However, I am still under arrest. Baby, I know what you're thinking. He is not Mooshad today. Am I right or am I right? You see, if you really want to know who I am, you got to see all of me. This is Ross Mandel from, 20 years old, 21 years old, up until really 3 years ago. Suit and tie, French cuffs. This is the way it is, guy. I just went into my Starbucks and the woman looked at me. It helps me every day. She goes, "Wedding or funeral?" Can you imagine? That's how we're programmed to think. Wedding or funeral. I just want to say that tomorrow night, that's Friday night. Actually, I think today's Wednesday. It's Friday night. I'll be on the Jesse Ventura Conspiracy Theory show at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 10 p.m. EST on True Television. The name of the show is Conspiracy Theory, starring Jesse Ventura and introducing Ross H. Mandel. I gotta say to you, I'm so excited, and I wanted to make sure that everybody recognized me. That's why I'm growing a beard. I'm wearing new sunglasses. I'm wearing a suit and tie. Jesse said this could get a little hairy, If you start hanging out with him a little bit, these conspiracies are everywhere. Although my lawyer says to me, hey, when they're really out to get you, it's not paranoid. Oy, Vegasmere. I just got to say to you, what an exciting feeling I had yesterday, this morning. I felt a rhythm and a buzz in the whole country. I went out yesterday, I voted. I had my clean, tight black t-shirt on, and I had my little voted sticker, which is very un-Ross-like. And we talked about it yesterday on the broadcast, and I have to say that I was proud. As an American. I mean, ever since I got charged by the government, wrongfully charged, I sort of lost my faith. I lost my way. I lost my flavor for things American. Frankly, a little disgusted with this country, with the politics, with the corruption and the regulation, that sort of thing. The bureaucrats, the mindless government bureaucrats, that are just, told what to do, institutional corruption at every level. And, yesterday I went out, I voted, and that's what we can do. And you know what? A zillion people turned out yesterday. It was a very meaningful day. And Americans, our voices were heard yesterday. If you're a Republican or you're a Tea Party guy, guess what? You're feeling really good about it. The message that Obama and the Democrats have been selling, it didn't work. Nobody's buying it. Guess what? In a democracy, we have rights, and the most meaningful one is the right to vote. And yesterday we exercised that right, and we just said, see ya to a lot of people. And, I'm not sad to see them go. Now, I'm not necessarily saying, hey, we love these new people. I don't know. I got to tell you, not too many of the new order has me excited. But you need change. Things are so bad. So bad in America. And they're going to get a lot worse. But, when you have proper leadership, then you have faith and you can be restored. And, my faith has been restored. I woke up today, I just feel good about it. I'm not Mooshad. My wife says, you're a little Stunad. Oh, I always thought Stunad was a dessert. It means stupid. Okay, what are you going to do? Now, there is a guy that really impressed me the last few months, and last night especially. His name is Marco Rubio. Young guy, attractive looking man. He's of Cuban descent. He's in exile. And he's got a lovely-looking wife. I think he's got like 5 kids, 4 under the age of 10. And this guy ran up against Charlie Crist, who was our governor for years. And he was a light guy. I liked him. I thought he was a good man. And you know what? Rubio was 40-point underdog when he started. And he just crushed him. He crushed him yesterday. And I watched his speech, and I saw a man that looked and sounded right. You know, today in the era of television, you got to be a special guy. You can't just be a great leader, a great executive, a presidential guy. I mean, they say that if FDR ran today for president, he wouldn't even get a nomination. And he's a guy that like thinks there are 4 terms as president of this country and was a great leader. Now, Marco Rubio, dude, I mean, I could see you running for the presidency. I'd put you up against Obama. His sort of slick way has been exposed. And you have a very real, very rich, endearing way about you. And I got to say that it was really exciting to see someone from this party. I think he's a Tea Party guy, Republican, Tea Party, one or the other or both, conservative, that really can carry the ball across the goal line. Yeah, go Marco. So that was good stuff. Now, got good news. Good. Our old friend Charlie Sheen. I feel like I'm kicking a dead horse, I swear. But, you know, the good news is he's back at work. This is how sick this whole media thing is, okay? Charlie Sheen is back at work today filming 2.5 Men. It was on the other night, last night or the night before, and it got record ratings, up another 7%. It actually outperformed the 5th game of the World Series, where the San Francisco Giants closed out the World Series. Charlie Sheen's fans showed up and said, go, and he's back at work filming. And people are supposed to celebrate this fact. You know, less than a week ago, he was beating some hooker in the Plaza Hotel, snorting cocaine while he's on probation. You know, couldn't fasten his pants without help from another guy. And you know, we should be happy for him. Well, I don't get it. Now, on a somber note, you know, I have 2 little girls, 7 and 10. And I've been raising these kids with my wife. We're a very tight-knit family. And with the privilege of spending a lot of time watching kid shows, specifically the Disney Channel. And a lovely little girl called Demi Lovato, who's incredibly talented, very attractive, has her own show, Sunny with a Chance, something like that. And she was in this movie Camp Rock, which I saw about 600 or 700 times with my kids. And she can sing, she can act, she can dance. She's got a sweetness about her, something special. You know, whatever it is, she's got it. And I read in the paper, and it's sort of like, it's been released, it's been discussed, they haven't hidden. She dropped out of the Jonas Brothers concert. They were in the middle of a tour, and she placed herself into rehab. Obviously, there are people that care and love her a great deal. And supposedly she has an issue with cutting, which I'm extremely familiar with. And also she has, she's been fighting with eating disorders. And, you know, this is a form of addiction and alcoholism. It's the same kind of stuff. The disease is the same. It manifests itself in different ways. You know, it's a spiritual malady coupled with a mental obsession of craving. You know, you crave food or you crave starvation. You know, you cut because you like the feeling, because you have self-esteem issues. And the pain feels good because you feel so much less than, you feel like you're deserving of that. Now, in the same page, they're celebrating Charlie Sheen going back to work, and this lovely little 18-year-old kid, Demi Lovato, going into a rehab. One story is sort of like a pronouncement of goodness, and the other one's like a little element of sadness. What the hell is wrong with everybody? The fact that this girl has the love and kindness and caring around her and the sensibility to go into a safe place and receive help for a horrific issue like this. Demi Lovato, we should salute you. I prayed for you this morning, and my kids are praying for you, and America should pray for you. I'm just going to say that's a beautiful thing you're doing for yourself, your agent, your management, the people that love you. I mean, it's clear you're special, and you're going to get through this. You got to work at it. It is a sickness. It's a disease like cancer, okay? You got to treat it and get better. Charlie's going back to work. All right. You know, he shot his fiancée, 20 years ago, 15 years ago. Threatened Denise Richards, beat her, abused her. Remarried a crackhead and beat her up. And last week he's beaten up a porn star. She's not a hooker. Let's make that clear. And he's back at work. How sick is that? It makes me uncomfortable even having to talk about it, okay? Charlie Sheen should be in rehab. He should be locked down, getting help, because he's going to die. And it's going to be on all you people out there that do nothing for him. And Demi Lovato, God bless you. Marco Rubio, dude, you're a stud, you're a beast, and you got some future ahead of you if you just, stay on the right path. What can I tell you? The Huffington Post is coming out with a huge story on me. It'll probably break tonight, potentially tomorrow. It's going to talk about my appearance on the Jesse Show. It's going to talk about my legal case. Big stuff going on in my life. I got to tell you, I am Stunad. I'm like a lunatic. The only thing really keeping me sane and saving my ass is all you guys out there that call me with your problems and say, dude, what do you think? I mean, can you help me? What's your take on this? And you know what? It gives me a minute. When you help somebody that is a little less fortunate than you, or that's in some pain, you get out of yourself. You can feel the grace of God literally come down. And it's healing. So if you don't feel right, if you're a little Mooshad, everybody loves that word. If you're a little Stunad, guess what? Help somebody that's got a problem, that's in pain, that's less fortunate than you. And you'll feel so much better. What a privilege it's been to talk to you guys today, especially standing here in a Xenia suit, my little pocket square. I got my cufflinks, Come on now. I know what you're thinking. This guy's really well-rounded. My name is Ross Mandel. That's SSL. I'm on Facebook. I've got a website, rossmandel.com. It's being spruced up a little bit. Get ready for Friday night. They're going to spruce it up a little bit. Check me out, rossmandel.com. You can email me directly, ross@rossmandel.com. I'm so excited to hear from you. And you know what? We're going to see you guys again tomorrow. Look out for the Huffington Post story. It's going to be big. Friday night.